Hi guys, thanks for tuning into this channel today. My name is Dee. Welcome to Happy Life Stuff. Today I'm going to talk about manifesting daily, on a daily basis, whenever you guys are doing nothing, how to turn just sitting around doing nothing into manifesting without really putting in too much effort, and how to just go the whole day, whether you're at work, well, majority when you're at work, because you're at work for 8 hours a day, how to focus on manifesting so that you can reprogram your mind to receive things that you want to come into fruition. So let's get into this video. So the first thing you have to do is wake up happy. And I would say in order to do that, most likely you will have to set that intention at night while you're sleeping. Maybe think about something or set an intention for the morning that you're gonna wake up happy. I have my alarm that comes on. It's in my bathroom now. I have the alarm that's set to a certain song. I kind of change the songs up here and there, but I usually have songs that's referring to manifesting, so I can automatically think that as soon as I wake up. There's times I wake up by myself, but majority of the time I prefer to be woken up by the alarm, just so that I can remember certain things, or that's the first thought that comes to my head. And usually it is like my mindset is always like around the clock on things that I can manifest, and being happy and paying attention and being aware of things that occur that can draw me into a negative mind state, and paying attention to things that keep me in a positive mind state. A big one I would say, which is stop caring so much at work. And when I say that, I mean your job, that 9 to 5 that you really don't want, or the job that is like it's only getting you by for the moment. What I realize is, and I be saying this like after observing people that I have to be around for a while, and seeing like the things that is said, I do like to make somebody's attention aware of the things that they say that create just a bad environment for themselves and others, by telling them first thing in the morning that you do is A, B, C, and it kind of drops negative weight on people. I it really don't, because I'm so aware. Like, I'm a very aware person, and it's like more, it feels more like I'm observing things more than even just living, because I'm always trying to be aware of things that people do and say around me, where I need to just move to the side and not participate in certain conversations and things that it's just not for my good. And this also occurs when you find every little thing at work to complain about. The things that happen at work when it's really not that much of a deal, but you just make it really big and you really don't have to. I'm very aware of that, and I have to listen at times, but most of the time I really decide not to listen. Or I did notice also, the type of person that I am now is that when something occurs a couple minutes later, not that long later, I won't even say it goes as far as 30 minutes, it will not stay in my mind. That build up of adrenaline that upset me, it definitely will be gone within a couple minutes. And it's really that is a really good thing, and I don't even have to try to get rid of it now. It just goes away. And I also noticed that people will say, I just come to work and go home, but you really don't just come to work and go home. If you're entertaining things that has nothing to do with work, and you're entertaining things that are negative, you're being at work and you're making sure that something happens that's entertaining enough, and obviously it has to be negative, right? So you're making sure that you get some type of entertainment out of work before you could go home. And if you don't get that negative entertainment, then you really don't care about work. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm just waiting for the time to go by. Most people wait for the time to go by definitely making sure something at work occurs, or making things bigger than what it was, or something that has nothing to do with you, but you see somebody else going through. So you decide to like encourage that person to be more upset about a situation than that person really is. In reality, you just entertaining things that damage your brain. I can tell you something that I do know about people that decide to live in a positive mind state all the time. I can tell you something about how people do decide to live in positive mind states, and what people automatically assume about people that manifest and meditate all the time and just feel like they should be positive all the time. Because we do meditate a lot, because we do focus on a lot of chakras and paying attention to the things that just put us in different states of being. I'll tell you this, a lot of people decide that they're going to target you, right? But from experience, from great experience, from multiple experiences, I definitely say that just because someone meditates a lot does not mean that that person should be walked over, because people like that, people that meditate, work on throat chakra a lot so that we are able to express our feelings effectively. This is the worst thing to do, is to get into some type of quarrel or situation with someone that meditates a lot, because they work on their throat chakra a lot. It's easy to make sense of every situation, meaning that you could be going back and forth, but because like you won't really hear someone that meditates a lot like go back and forth and be wrong about a situation, because they're clear-minded. They think clearly, so they can make things make sense very quickly. Like, and the best part about it, and I've experienced it so many times, is that you could get very upset. Like, we get very upset, but it won't last long. So they win, basically. I'm telling you, like, we win because we're able to express ourselves, make sense of every situation, and then not care about the situation anymore. Like, where before I did it, I would be angry all day, will be bothering me at night, but now I just forget about it until it's brought up again. Like, I won't even, like, I won't mention it. It's like, I don't even care about it no more. Oh, that was happening, I totally forgot about it. There's nothing more satisfying to someone who can speak their truth, speak how they really feel about a situation, and let it go. And there's nothing more irritating to someone where someone pissed you off, you hold on to it all day, while the person that pissed you off is about their business and doesn't even give a damn about whatever just occurred anymore. So, let's get to the next one. Take time in your day to breathe and focus on your intentions and the things that you want, your goals. Take time, and it doesn't mean like you have to take a whole moment, because you want to do that in the morning and before you go to bed. But I do, I pick times. Like, I have my times that I repeatedly see, and I take that as my chance to focus on that goal, or whatever whatever number I like to use for like money situations, whatever the case is. I like to take that time to focus on that goal. And it just means like maybe I'll say like 3 affirmations, or I like to ensure myself that, I'm here, but I'm really not here. I'm there. you know. So like my 3D is not that important. That is a perfect example. But take time and just focus on your intentions, and yeah, like the more you do it, and I would try to do it at least 3 times out the day before you go into your nighttime routine, because it just keeps your mindset where it needs to be. And the best part about that, especially if you're not where you want to be at the moment, is that if you've done that, you'll feel like you have contribute to your goal, meaning that you was at one job probably all day, but if your mindset keeps thinking about where you want to be, then at least you contribute to your goal of doing something else. And if you can, while you're at work, or if you take breaks, find a podcast just to, or maybe I, like my previous job, I really haven't been able to do it at this job, but my previous job, I kept like an earphone in my ear, and I was always playing something. I probably still can do it, but I kept the earphone in my ear and I just played affirmations. And but I was doing like my work as well. I was doing things that I needed to do. So in the back of my subconscious mind, it was definitely listening to one thing. And because my attention was focused on something else, though, I just have something playing in my mind that your subconscious still will grab, because that is the part of the mind that's in a different state. So you're able to still pick up, like your subconscious mind will still pick up the things that it hears in the back of your mind. And that's the best thing about, it's like when you're sleeping, it's like that part of your mind is sleeping. Like conscious mind is doing something 3D, then you have something in your ear that's also doing or your subconscious mind is also picking up something. And I will use that, especially if you're just starting off and it's really hard to keep that mindset of being positive. I would keep like something in your ear just to listen to, like while you're doing nothing. Like when I'm cleaning, I definitely have my earphones on, I'll be cleaning, listen to music at the same time, but I also have like some earphone in my ear. And the little things you could do, like putting a affirmation screensaver on your phone, unless you have something that, like a picture that kind of motivates you. I have a couple different screensavers. They just keep switching, and I really hate when it switch, but it just switched throughout the day, and I haven't gotten a chance to like change it or look into the settings for it to stop. But I have like a money one, and then I have like one. I just have like different sayings. I had like my work phone that I had before. It had like just the types of stages that you live in, depending on your mind state, and I really like that one. But I don't have that phone anymore. But it was really good because it like I love reading it. Like it was like different mind states, and it talked about stress and all this stuff. And it had like a person meditating on in front of it. But every time I would look at it, it would literally change my mind state. And that was when I was starting. Well, it was a while back. I didn't just first start because that job I was working, I actually manifested it. But it just changed a lot. And the next thing I would say is visualizing things. So visualizing things as you walk through. I remember like one of the places I used to have, I would walk out, like I really like my room, and it was a room that I would definitely have again. But that room, because I loved it, I didn't mind. But the rest of the house I wasn't like big on. And I would literally walk out the room and start and visualize my place, like my place, that how I wanted it to look. And things changed from then, because like I kind of changed my mind about the route I wanted to take, because I was able to manifest other things that kind of said, okay, so since I'm here, I would rather do this. and then do that. And yeah, so much changes because that's the thing. You never, not that you're never satisfied, but how your mind always wants something else. Every time you elevate, your mindset changes to what you want to do next. So it's not a thing of like you're not never satisfied. It's that you elevated and now you have a different mind state of places that you want to go, things you want to do. Because the more that you do focus on your intentions and do things like these, you don't keep the same mind. Your mind is never the same. You know, you always, like, your mind is always elevating. So you think of more things, and it's like, I wanted that, but that's not where I'm at anymore. I have this going on, I have that going on. So now I could create a bigger, like, something better. I could create more in the world. Everything is always changing according to where our state of mind is. So I do visualize a lot of things just being more beautiful, and I see things differently, more beautifully, and I'm always looking at things in a positive light because that's just how I want to live now. And it's so crazy because, like, I had realized the other day after speaking to someone that, because I love having people that I could talk to about things like this. I was talking to someone that, wanted me to change certain things about myself. And then I realized, like, I was wondering, like, why am I like this? Why am I so calm? Why am I so quiet? And that's exactly how I want to be. It's like, I realized that I like being calm. I like being feminine. I like being just quiet, and some people would say mysterious, because I feel like I am anyway. I like being like that. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning into this video today. My name is Dee, and this is Happy Life Stuff. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Hit the thumbs up notification if you like the video. Also hit the notification so you're updated on all the videos as I post it.
You don't call it vacuum?
Huh?
You don't call it vacuum?
Thanks for tuning into this video, guys. As always, happy manifesting. Bye.
Okay. Hello, guys. Today my name is Sage.
What do you want to be when you get older?
I want to be Cinderella. And you can, and this is my mom, and manifesting. Bye.
Bye.